Cricket presents The Warmup, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. Before you head out to do some holiday shopping, let's get you ready for some football. State semifinals are right around the corner, but first you need to get past the regional finals. Several DFW teams made it to round 4 of the playoffs, and we'll preview some of them in the lineup presented by Sochill Chips and Salsa. We got a big one Saturday afternoon at Northwest ISD Stadium as Denton Guyer takes on Southlake Carroll. Not a single loss on the ledger for either of these teams through 13 games. Southlake Carroll proved they can come from behind as they made a 28-14 McKinney lead disappear and went on to the 42-35 victory. Another big day for running back Owen Allen, who continues to gobble up yards as he has done since he was a freshman. But Graham Knowles got his first real test at quarterback and showed that he can handle big-time playoff pressure. Over at Guyer, they just seem to be impossible to stop on the offensive end. Jackson Arnold has been showing off his legs the last 2 weeks as he has scored more on the ground than in the passing game. Plus, Peyton Bowen had another big play, and he's been counted on to be a game changer just about every week. The Wildcats will be tough to slow down, but the question is, can their defense slow down the Dragons? This one should be a shootout. Two of the better defenses in the Metroplex get after it on Saturday from McKinney ISD Stadium as Louisville takes on Prosper. Both teams rely on containing their opponents while their offenses slowly take advantage of good field position. The Farmers haven't given up a touchdown in 2 weeks as they've dominated their last 2 playoff opponents on the defensive end. Ethan Terrell and Byron Ellison have used their legs magnificently, and the Farmers are in the regional final for the first time since they won it all in 1996. If you can be an overlooked 12-1 team, Prosper may be it. Their only loss was to Denton Guyer, and they held the Wildcats to their lowest point total of 23. Harrison Rosar is an experienced quarterback, and they are used to playing deep into the season. Looking forward to a close game Saturday afternoon.
This winter, treat yourself to speed and savings. Switch to Cricket today and get nationwide 5G on all plans for as low as $30 per month.
Enjoy the authentic flavors of ancient recipes. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
One of the best DBs in the Metroplex comes from Parish Episcopal. We caught up with Daniel Demary on the recruiting trail.
I'm Daniel Demery. I go to Parish Episcopal and I play safety. I mean, we're pretty excited about it, especially the seniors who have been able to go for 4 in a row, this being our 4th state championship. So overall as a team, it's really exciting. And our mentality with it is just we say one statement, which is one more. So right now we got one more game and we just got to take it one play at a time. So it originally started with Coach Randall Joyner. I mean, he's known me for such a long time. His older brother, Roger Joyner, was my Little League football coach. So with him being at multiple schools and recruiting me, and when he got up to Ole Miss, he made sure I knew exactly how that felt about me, and he showed me how much of a family they really are. And so I've been able to grow really close with all the coaches and players up there and just become a part of their family. I think it would be definitely like a vocal leader and a leader by example. Because I mean, ever since I started playing football, I feel like I've always been a leader by example. But especially with me being a senior now, I've taken that senior leadership role, being able to talk to my teammates more, just to make sure that we're all on the same level. Yeah, I've just been able to grow close with all my coaches and everything and all my teammates. So they've really become a family these past 4 years. Not someone who is just remembered by football, but someone who is able to help his community as well. I mean, I take pride in, especially when we're at a private school, we have multiple opportunities to help our community to do service hours. So I definitely take pride in that.
This winter, treat yourself to speed and savings. Switch to Cricket today and get nationwide 5G on all plans for as low as $30 per month.
Like we said, huge regional finals all over the place this weekend. Let's take a look at some more games that you need to watch for in the hype. It's difficult to beat a team twice in one season, but that's what Aledo will try to do when they face Burleson Centennial on Saturday at the Star. Pop quiz. Those of you outside of Aledo, can you name one player on the team not named Hoss Haney? I'll wait. This might be one of the few Aledo teams that have snuck up on the Metroplex, and yet they are going for another state title. If they want to make it back to AT&T Stadium, they'll have to take down the Spartans for a second time this year. In Week 8, they manhandled Centennial 64-21, but adjustments have been made in Burleson, and this Spartans team is on a roll. They've won 6 straight since then, and Philip Hamilton has mastered his role as the leader of this flexbone offense. Look for a closer game this Saturday. Another Big 5A game pits South Oak Cliff against Melissa Friday at Choctaw Stadium. How about them Golden Bears? Jason Todd's bunch is determined to win back-to-back titles, and after being overlooked going into the playoffs, now they are everyone's favorite. Javon Thomas has started playing both sides of the ball and has made big plays on offense as well as playing solid defense. Sock has proven to win close games too, as they won an absolute dogfight last week against Midlothian Heritage in overtime. Melissa has shown they can win nail-biters as well. They beat Lovejoy for the district title on a last-minute 2-point conversion and pulled out a win against Ennis late in that game as well. Nigel Smith is a threat to get a tackle for a loss on just about every play. Trevor Ham and Gunnar Wilson are consistent on offense, but will the Golden Bears' defensive pressure be too much? Should be a good one Friday night. Last week, Aledo won our defensive title belt. We talk about how they did it and who could win the belt this week in The Buzz. Last week, Tim Buchanan needed a big stop from his defense against Midlothian to preserve a win. Well, the Bearcats' defense stepped up as they stuffed a 4th down play, and Aledo moved on to the regional final. The Bearcat defensive effort earned them a title belt. If you are looking for a possible winner this week, look no further than Mansfield Timberview. The Wolves will simply have to be on the plus side of the turnover battle if they hope to upset Longview. We'll see how that goes this Friday night at Mesquite Memorial. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school football content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope we got you all warmed up for the action.